Meantime, airlines sharply lower today after the FAA said it would audit Boeing's production line. Delta's more cautious full-year forecast also weighing on the group. The airline trimmed profit estimates on geopolitical headwinds, energy prices, and ongoing supply chain issues. That news overshadowing a better-than-expected quarter for Delta, which benefited from strong international demand. CEO Ed Bastian telling CNBC earlier he expects domestic travel to also pick up in the first quarter.
We expect to see an inflection point in the first part of this new year in terms of our domestic unit revenues turning positive. And also corporate travel is up. Again, it finished the year strong and it's picking up again. So we're now probably back almost 90% of where we were pre-pandemic levels and continuing to build.
Let's bring in Cowen's top airline analyst, Helane Becker, for reaction. So Helane, I know you actually are recommending Delta. It seemed like the guidance is what perhaps upended the stock today. What was your take on the quarter?
Hi, Mike. Thanks. Yes, exactly so. So we were above consensus on Delta's fourth quarter. And actually, they're the only ones we're above consensus on. For everything else, we're at or below. And for the guidance for the first quarter, I don't even think it was the quarter as much as it was the full year. Prior to today, they were talking about $7 in earnings for 2024. And all of a sudden today, we heard 6 to 7, and 7 is aspirational and still achievable. And I think that upended the market, to your point. And I also think the concerns that you mentioned in your opening remarks, geopolitical, higher fuel, supply chain, are also weighing on the share prices today. And not only Delta, but you saw the whole group is down quite a lot.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it has absolutely sort of spread elsewhere. You know, it's interesting, though, if you go to the midpoint of the new guidance for the full year, 6 to 7 gives you 650. It's at 6 times that number. I mean, clearly the market in general is not necessarily willing to extrapolate that the recent and current earnings levels are going to continue. Do you disagree with that?
So I'm going to give you the typical analyst yes and no answer. So on the one hand, I can't disagree too much because we ourselves wrote a report December 1st where we talked about North Atlantic traffic being under pressure this summer, not so much because of Delta or United where they're just restoring seasonal capacity, but because the industry is adding more than 8.5% capacity to the North Atlantic, and we're expecting pricing to come down from last year's very elevated levels. So that's sort of the bad news for North Atlantic, and they also have very tough comps. Now, the good news for Delta, in our view, and why we still can have an outperform and have it be our best idea for 2024 is the Pacific region, where they're adding a lot of capacity. Traffic into Incheon is improving, and really traffic in the whole Pacific region is improving, where we have relatively easy comps. In the fourth quarter, we saw capacity up 44% for them, and we saw revenue up 45%. So we think that will carry into 24.
And how are we to view what's going on, with Boeing, with these reviews, with, the potential prolonged grounding? I know it's not a lot of aircraft and all the rest of it, but is that part of the story of why investors are taking a half step back?
Probably yes. For Delta, it's not as big an issue because they're not as big of a Boeing operator as they are an Airbus operator. And they did mention on the call this morning that they're not really seeing a benefit in Seattle from Alaska Air's issues, primarily because Alaska's canceling flights days in advance and is able to reaccommodate passengers. If this happened last month, it would be a disaster, but happening in January is not the end of the world. This is after the first, I would say, week. It's a seasonally weak period, so WEEK versus WEAK, and then business doesn't pick up again until mid-February, and then continues. And then, of course, we have the benefit of one extra day, which adds 1% in the quarter, and then Easter, March 31st, you have, yes, the return traffic going home April 1st or 2nd, but you have all the March traveling for Easter holiday or spring breaks in March, and that should benefit. So I think we're getting a buying opportunity, frankly, in the shares today, and I think the reaction in the market is really overdone.
All right, we'll see if that plays out. Yeah, got to be mindful of those calendar shifts always when it comes to the airlines. Helane, great to see you. Thanks so much.